Hello. Today I'd like to share with you something which I think is important to let you know what I'm talking about, which I have discussed lately in many people's. Okay. So the first thing I'd like to share with you is about the structure and axis or shaft. Okay. In the rack, okay, we want to hold a structure, a geometric type of structure, okay. So the purpose is that you can use the structure for many different uses, such as balancing or supporting, so forth, okay. Now in zhong or standing stick, what you want to develop is an axis, okay, zhong, axis or shaft. So what is that? That is this perpendicular. You look at that, it's like this axis. This is my body. Okay, this is perpendicular to the ground axis or the shaft. Okay. So again, the structure. You have this triangular shape and so forth. You make use of the geometry and so forth and so forth and so forth. The shaft. And this is the shaft. So what is this? The purpose of this axis? The axis is this. The purpose of the axis is to make use of the action and reaction force without any blockage in the body group. So in other words, that if you have this axis, you can transport the actions and reaction force up and down, okay, without blocking, okay. So this is different with this, the rack type, the structure holding. Now you can hold the structure this way, which has the triangle down there, or you can hold the structure this way. Okay, so that is structure, and this is shaft. So they play with two different type of stuff. Okay, so this axis will transport the what do you call it? The force flow pairs, or as we can say, is the action and reaction force pair, playing with it up and down this transport in this axis. Okay. So in the structure, you don't have the quality, because if you do the triangle shape in my lower part of body, you see that my knee, okay, climbing, or I'm doing this way, okay. The force is supporting, and actually it is a stop here. It doesn't go up here. Or if I do this, it is in the knee. It's not coming up here. For this one, okay, the zhong or the shaft, you go up and down. Okay, nothing blocked there because you don't hold any bolts or joints there. For this one, you will have a holding of some kind of holding of the joints in certain place of holding of the bolts. This one you don't. Okay. Now, for this standing stick, also I want to mention one thing. It is not true that as soon as we go practice like the Yi Quan standing pose or the Tai Chi standing pose, then you're in the standing pose. No, it's not. What happens is this. The axis has to be developed with the handling of your joints. Okay? And it's not just you go mimic some posture, standing in the standing pose, and you automatically get the axis developed. Okay? So axis development is a different story than what we usually think. Or you just go standing the Zhanzhuang, be in the Tai Chi or in the Yi Quan, then you will develop the whole internal art. No, it is a different story. If you want to play with the force flow or Jing, it has to have that axis developed. Okay, so if you don't develop the axis, you can go Zhan Zhuang. It doesn't develop that. Okay, and as we understand that, if we stand in the rack like that, it's not going to develop this axis. Okay, and if you stand the same things, if you stand in the if you develop the axis, it's not the same with develop the structure. Okay, so that's number one. Number two is about are we moving our body, or are we actually transport the force flow? Okay, so in Wing Chun we have a saying that others is walking in the bowls, like the shooting bowls, and we walk in the bowstring. Okay, so in my understanding, walking the bowls is like moving the body. The bowstrings, okay, is actually using the force flow. Okay, and so let me show you an example of what I mean by moving the body or moving the transporting the force flow. Go back to the usual our rack type or the structure holding type of Yi Kamangla. If we do this, our familiar Tan Sao out there, okay, we know that in the rack or the structure holding way, we usually using the body to push the hand up. Okay, so that is what I mean by moving the body. Okay, so what you do, I want to do the Tan Sao. You use the body or the rack or the structure to push the hand up. Okay. Now, so what happened in the Zhuang, where you have the axis, you actually generate action and reaction force pair, and actually transport this force outward. It's not moving the body; it's transport the force flow outward. The body is a support of moving this force flow outward. Whereas in the structure, you move the body, you work with the body, you move the body. Okay, you move the limbs. Okay. Whereas in the Zhan Zhuang or the sticks, okay, the axis, you actually generate force, and then you work with the force. Okay, so structure, you work with your body, you move your body. The axis, you generate the force, and we work with the force flow. So these are two different things. So if you want to work in the Jing layer of the YKT, Yikang transform, that layer is about the moving of the force flow. That's why you need the force path and the moving of the force flow with that force path. It is not the moving of the body. Okay. Another example I can show you is usually when we do this demo, what do you call that? The inch power. You see people move their body, thrust out their body for the punch, for the shot. That is moving out the body. That is a structural type of stuff. Now, if we use the axis type of stuff, is the body is not moved. This is relaxed. At this location, without pushing the body, it play with the force, come up and shoot out. That is why this we call hitting something, colliding with something. This we call it issue the force out. So this is a two thing. Okay. So again, It's not that you just do the Zhanzhuang, you will know all this, and it's not that we just are doing the Rex, and suddenly we have the Jing, the force flow. They are different stuff. Okay, it's just like it is an electric car, or it is like the fuel car, or the gas car. Okay, they are different kind of engine, and they do different things. Okay, and you don't have an engine which is running gas, and then you think that it can produce something which is an electric car can produce it. You cannot do that. It's a different story. Okay, so that is the second thing I want to talk about. The third thing about this so-called forward intention. Okay, in my opinion, there's a lot of misunderstanding and misleading in this called the mind of power and those stuff. Your mind doesn't have power. Your mind can do for when I say it doesn't have power, meaning doesn't have physical power. Your mind is a good guidance system, a control system, but it's not a power generation system. So you need to have your physical to generate something. Otherwise, you just like talking, get something from the thin air. Okay, we are not ghosts. We are human and living in the physical world. So this is a forward intention. We say, well, we want to have a forward intention. Now, the forward intention is still based on, are you a moving body type of the power generations, or are you using the force flow type of the tools? Okay. So it's a different. So if I'm using a rack, okay, I'm using my body to push. So my forward intention is doing what? Is moving my body forward. If I'm using this axis, okay, the axis or the action or the reaction force, then actually my intention actually is managing this force flow. So either you manage the moving the body, or you manage the force flow. You're still using the forward intention, but they are doing two different things. So it's not necessary that you say, oh, because I have a force flow, then I have Jing, I have this special magic power, blah blah blah. No, it doesn't work that way. Okay, and you know that too. Due to the difference between the development of the rex or the structure and development of the axis, the joints is developed very differently. Okay. So all these are different things. So as we talk about the difference between structure and axis, moving the body and transporting the force, and the forward intention, which is using it to lead the body moving of the body, or to lead the force flow. Those are different stuff. Okay, it's just not, just keep training for 10,000 years and you got it. There's no way to get it, is because if we cook potato, then you expect potato, it cannot come up rice. Okay, so there's a difference. Okay. Now another thing, the last thing we want to talk about is what I call that. People are asking me about the direct and the double helix, the force flow. Okay. Well, first of all, the double helix I'm talking about is a force flow. It's not about twisting my body. Twisting my body or rotating my body is a different story than force flow, as we talked about just now. Are we moving our body or moving in the force flow? The double helix I'm talking about, the spiral thing, okay, is about force flow. So say for example, if I show you this, okay, probably this way, or maybe this, okay. This is a direct force flow. Okay? This is a double helix. So see again, if I do both for you to show you. Okay. You will not see I'm turning big time on my waist or something like that, or my torso. No, okay. So the plane of force flow is not moving the body, and the generate of that either the double helix or the direct, okay, the direct or the double helix. It is not what usually people think, because not usually people think about it's like moving their body in a linear way or in a spiral way, okay, and that is not the case. Okay, this is talking about the force flow and generate via your 7 volts action and reaction force, and so people might question me. So what are you always talking about force flow? And is that Wing Chun or not? Well, sure, because in Wing Chun we call there's one term. It's called in Mandarin 力从地起, force come out from the ground. So what does that mean? Okay, it means there's an action force going downward and there's a reaction force come out from the ground. Okay, so there's force come on the ground. Force come on the ground doesn't mean twisting my body with the what do you call it? With the rack or thrust forward with the structure. Okay, that is not 力从地起 or force come on the ground. It very specifically tells us force come on the ground. Okay, it's not push yourself out from the ground. Push yourself out from the ground. That is actually moving the body, not working with the force flow. Okay. So then people will question. So okay. So why is this zhong and the axis stuff is important? Well, because Wing Chun have a strategy. This power zone strategy and going towards center line strategy. Okay. And when you go this center line, you keep the axis in the balance situations where you can use this action and reaction force. Okay, and we don't do this or this because that is not feeding the Wing Chun strategy. So you need to develop this axis, and you need to develop this force flow in order to make a best optimum use of this strategy, this capture centering strategy. Okay, so that's how these things works each other from the strategy to the axis development or the structure development, and to the force flow. All of them are actually integrated and related. Okay. So this is for you today. Thank you.